Breath. For more, let's cross live to Mandakini Gahlot, who's standing by in Delhi. Mandakini, thanks for being with us. This announcement doesn't really come as much of a surprise, does it? We have had weeks of speculation.
Absolutely. It's no surprise to anyone except perhaps for a few top leaders in the Congress party who've been in and out of Mr. Gandhi's residence throughout this week, trying to persuade him to stay on. But as you said, Mr. Gandhi has been offering to resign ever since his party's defeat in the election at the end of May, with his resignation being rejected at least once before. Now, this morning, he finally formally resigned before the Congress's working committee before posting a 4-page letter on his Twitter account, which is widely being seen as an open letter of resignation in which he takes full responsibility for the Congress's loss, but also questions the role of the free press, the independent judiciary, and the Election Commission in the Congress's loss, indicating that the gradual weakening of these institutions has probably helped the BJP win the largest ever mandate a political party has won in at least the last 5 decades. Now, it's a pretty ominous document, this 4-page letter. In it, he forecasts that elections in the future in India will merely be a ritual. He predicts there'll be violence and struggles, particularly for minority groups like lower caste Dalits, farmers and women. But moreover, from the Congress, what we're hearing is that they should be able to elect a new leader soon, and it's unclear whether this new leader will be from the Nehru-Gandhi family or not, but it's likely that he or she wouldn't. Well, whoever it is, he or she will have their role cut out for them. They'll have a pretty steep task in the years ahead.
So whoever it is will have their role cut out for them. What does this exactly mean for India's opposition now?
Well, for the Congress, this move is likely to plunge them, at least briefly, into an existential crisis. As everyone here is saying, after all, what is the Congress party without a Nehru Gandhi at the top? For the last 80 years, ever since India won its independence, there's always been a member of the Nehru Gandhi family, except for very briefly leading the party. So what exactly is the Congress party without the Nehru Gandhis? Now, keep in mind that Mr. Gandhi took over from his mother only in 2017. She'd been the head of the party for 19 years. She'd taken over from her husband, who himself had taken over from his mother, who'd taken over from her father. So this has been a very long dynasty. Now, as some critics have been saying here for many, many years now, that this is probably the best move for the Congress. It gives them a chance to radically transform themselves and possibly also gives them a chance to elect new leaders, fresh blood to take on the rival Bharatiya Janata Party, who've never been more powerful than they are now. Again, I'd just like to remind everyone that Mr. Gandhi is still a member of parliament. His mother is still a member of parliament. His sister is the general secretary of the Congress in Uttar Pradesh. They will continue to be very, very powerful and influential members of the party. And whether this resignation is permanent or temporary, only time will tell.